achieved? Was that done? I'd like to hear from you shortly. Then let's go to energy security. The importance of regular electricity applied to the growth of the state economy is too great to be taken for granted. Therefore, our government will 1. Work towards the energy security for the state, audit the state's huge investments in the power sector, and ensure that it caps commensurate value for money. And 3. Ensure the completion of ongoing electrification projects in the state. 4. Facilitate the electric rural community, connect them to the national grid. And 5. Encourage and attract further private sector investments into the power sector for the benefit of the state. Now to jobs, wealth creation, and economic empowerment and industrialization. The new vision will make Rivers State the industrial hub of Nigeria. A strong industrial base will create tangible jobs and increase the state's revenue for development. Accordingly, our government will give priority to industrialization by 1. Creating an enabling environment to attract local and foreign investors into the state, such as ending multiple taxation, enhancing security and provision of power, as done. 2. Making the state industrial hub for oil and gas, chemical and fertilizer production businesses. Yet has that been achieved. 3. Assisting businessmen from the state participate in the upstream and downstream sectors of industry. 4. Reviving urban state-owned company in partnership with private investors. 5. Develop business vendors into invest in diverse sectors of the nation's economy, including oil and gas companies. Create new industries in partnership with private investors to employ our youth. The new vision will bring about economic prosperity by leveraging opportunities from SMEs. Accordingly, our government will 1. Effectively implement the SME policy state. 2. Strengthen the River Microfinance Agency to provide loans and for cooperatives and small businesses. 3. Provide technical training, business advisory services, and support for SME entrepreneurs to improve their businesses for their successes. And 5. Establish business income management. Vision means empowering our women through concrete initiatives to strong families and skills. Our vision will do the following: promote gender equality, implement positive discrimination in favor of women. 3. Discourage all discrimination and harmful traditions against women through education and reorientation. 4. Empower women through skills acquisition schemes and provide those businesses with credit facilities to support their businesses. 5. Create strategies for the economic and educational advancement of women. 6. Strive to attain not less than 35% representation for women in political appointments. Now, to youth development. The new vision means developing our youths to achieve their full potential as future leaders and productive assets of the state, where will contribute to the socio-economic development of the state. 2. Initiate a youth leadership program to develop young and talented leaders in various sectors to serve as role models and mentors for others. 3. Provide adequate educational, sporting, and recreational opportunities for the youth. Now to sports, recreation, and tourism. A new vision in sports means understanding the importance of sports in society and giving it all the attention it deserves. Besides enhancing good health and productivity, sports is also a profession for youths with talent as well as a mechanism for empowerment. To this end, our government will 1. Adopt and implement a comprehensive sports development policy to drive sports development. 2. Promote and develop neglected or underfunded sports. 3. Establish a comprehensive sports academy. Now I understand why Real Madrid Academy was such a big deal. Now 4. Reintroduce sports festivals and competitions, especially the Governor's Cup. 5. Strive to attract youths. And 6. Encourage more sports and career centers in the local communities and major towns. So talking about Rivers State, a tourist destination in Nigeria. All over the world, tourism has become a major industry. Fortunately, Rivers State has a significant tourism attraction which, if fully tapped, will generate employment for our youths, income for government, and wealth for the people. Accordingly, our government will 1. Provide a clear plan for the development of the tourism and hospitality sectors of the state. 2. Elevate, reposition, and repackage the Kani Reef Festival as an international tourist event. Interesting. Did that happen? Okay. But number 3, identify and develop important heritage sites. Number 4, encourage and support local businesses with training capacity development. And 5, give priority to the safety and security of tourists. Coming to the end of the manifesto. The new vision means responsible management of the environment for the sustainable benefit of the present and future generations. Because they are feeling the attack, we must undergo seriousness it strikes at every ends. For this purpose, our government will 1. Ensure that all relevant laws and policies on the environment are enforced and implemented. 2. Ensure efficient management of solid domestic and industrial and medical waste through public donation. 3. Partner with civil society groups to educate and empower communities and households with the knowledge and skills to sustainably manage and keep our environment clean and safe from pollution. Number 4, collaborate with the federal government and oil companies to ensure the cleanup communities adversely impacted by, or they clean up communities adversely impacted by environmental pollution. Number 5, encourage the planting of trees and discourage the use of firewood for cooking. Did that happen? I like that. And number 6, ensure the protection of vulnerable shorelines around the state and facilitate and partner with the federal government to implement the UNEP report on organic cleanup. The shorelines. What have we done? What have we done about that? I mean, flooding every now and then. Anyways, moving on. Urban and rural development. The new vision means accelerated development for urban and rural communities. Administration will ensure that the fruits of development get to every part of the state. For this purpose, we shall design and implement an integrated action plan to enhance growth and development of towns and cities in the state. 2, create social, economic, and business opportunities for rural dwellers to stem rural urban migration. Did that happen? Did we stem rural urban migration? Were we able to create social, economic, and business opportunities for rural dwellers? Number 3, anyways, improve community level infrastructure in the areas of roads, potable water, education, health, electricity, and security. Did we achieve that? You can start, by the way, sending in your contributions, your responses to some of these things I'm reeling out, because I'm of the opinion you might not remember all of it. You might not remember all of it by the time I am done reading. So you can send it to the WhatsApp number, or you can send it via text message. The number is 0809 030 6416, and I'll read them when it's time. But anyways, reading on. Number 4, under environmental protection, says collaborate with the... Okay, no, sorry, I've moved on from that. Number 4, under urban and rural development, says carry out urban renewal within Port Harcourt and Obiakpor and upgrade existing social infrastructure. So now you now understand why there was so much concentration on Port Harcourt and Obiakpor. Okay. Number 5, positively review the Greater Port Harcourt City Development Project. And number 6, upgrade, provide, and modernize social infrastructure in our major towns such as Awuda, Bori, and Degema, and develop them along the path of sustainable cities. Awuda, Bori, and Degema. I'd like to hear from you. All right, to social welfare services. The new vision means providing social safety nets for our senior citizens, the elderly, and vulnerable people to enable them live in comfort and happiness. To this end, government will 1. Reform the pension scheme and ensure that retirees get the benefits promptly. 2. Provide free medical services for the aged and children up to 5 years. 3. Enhance the well-being of the physically and mentally challenged. And 4. Improve the services of old people's homes, motherless babies' homes, and orphanages in collaboration with faith-based organizations. When I come back, I'll read the concluding part of the manifesto. There is a commercial break coming up. Do stay tuned to 92.3 Nigeria Info. Give you the hard facts on this one. Talking about the new River State Vision 2015. Now it's time for you to answer my question. Do you think, as a state, we've been able to achieve this manifesto in the last 8 years? Remember, a new administration will start on Monday, the 29th of May, 2023. So do you think we've been able to achieve it? If you're just joining us, this is Hard Facts on 92.3 Nigerian Info. I am Kalada Kurubatibo. You can call me Kalada. And we're looking at the new River State Vision 2015. River State in the last 8 years. We started from yesterday and we will conclude that conversation today. And like I said earlier, yesterday we looked at health, security, road infrastructure, we looked at education, we looked at transparent governance, we looked at several things that are in the manifesto. But to conclude, I'm looking at the document and it says our promises are our bond. If elected, we shall work relentlessly towards actualizing our vision and mission for a better river state. We believe that together we can create better opportunities and achieve more for our people. But wisely, vote PDP at all levels. Okay. And the picture of the president and did I say president? The picture of the governor and the deputy governor ended that manifesto. That being said, directly affected by, or what sector directly concerns you? I'd like to hear from you. Once again, I'll read all of them out. The first one, open, inclusive and accountable governance. The second one, security of lives and property. The third one, administration of justice. The fourth one, education. The fifth one, healthcare delivery. The sixth one, agricultural development. The seventh one, roads, drainage and transport infrastructure. The eighth one, housing development. Ninth, provision of water. 10th, energy security. 11th, jobs, wealth creation and economic empowerment, industrialization. The 12th, small and medium enterprises. 13th, women development. 14th, youth development. 15th, sports, recreation and tourism. 16th, environmental protection. 17th, urban and rural development. Where did I stop? 17th, right? 18th, social welfare services. Out of all of these things, where do you think we, passed the mark, and where do you think we faltered? I like to hear. Remember, you have to be constructive. You have to watch the words you use in making your contribution. No government is perfect, and no government is perfect. Show me a perfect government and I'll tell you it's not from this world. All right, so it's time for me to take a call. 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. Let's hear from you. Robin is calling from somewhere in HA. I'm going to start with Robin and we're going to have a conversation now. All right. 92.3.
Yes. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you.
You can hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead. Good evening.
Okay, thank you, Canada. Robin Maja from the Che.
All right, welcome.
You see, the chronicle of that list you just read there, it's not easy for one to remember all. But let me go to the area that I am directly impacted.
No, go to the area that concerns you. Yeah, go straight to that.
Yes, good and fine. When you talk about, I hear you read about concerning entertainment, tourism. Am I right?
Yeah, I did.
Good and fine. Yes, as a member of the entertainment world, I granted interview on the 24th day of January 2020 on Nigerian Times, page 15. Ex-P-Man boss lost Wike over Igbo Koko's appointment. As I talk to you, musicians in River State have suffered in the past 8 years.
All right.
The entertainment industry is in comatose.
All right.
The Canny Reef is dead, became dead when he came in. This is a program that showcases the wealth of River State musicians.
In summary, please. In summary. Thank you.
In summary, I am impacted, and it's a no-no. That on agriculture, the same thing.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time. We've got to go for the headline news. After that, I'll take some more calls. Stay tuned. But you know what? We're going to push a lot of our conversations to after the 6 o'clock news. Please, I want to have the conversation. I can see a lot of you calling. I can see a lot of you sending in your messages. But let's take this call now. Innocent is calling me from Oigbo. All right, let's hear Innocent and what he has to say. Good evening to you.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening in Canada.
Yeah, let's talk.
Hello?
Let's talk. Let's hear your contribution.
All right. The numerous items you mentioned in the New Rivers Vision, I can say that there is only the construction of roads and other things that we can do. Apart from that, we didn't do any other thing.
Really?
And
what about security? He bought vehicles. He bought gunboats.
The road construction was made in Obiapan, but agriculture. I came to them in good agriculture. Go ahead and carry them along. Apart from construction of roads.
Wait now.
People that were abroad schooling under the scholarship, when he came in, he brought them back.
He said the state don't have such money to pay for, but he gave scholarship for people who wanted to study in any university and for students who were seeking for. So you're saying for that reason, not eating in education. Okay.
Because that's where money comes in.
All right then. All right. Thank you for your time there. Thank you, Innocent, calling from Oyo. As Governor Wike goes around fulfilling his promises to communities, it will be so nice for him to commission the promotion and pay rise promise he made to Rivers civil servants before this week runs out. That's matter of integrity. Victor from Egbema. All right, thank you very much for that one. This says, I need school to learn to start again. This says, good evening, Canada. This is to tell you that last politicians and manifestos are scam. Right, if you say so. 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Good
evening.
Yeah, my name is Chief Comrade. I am the reduction of agriculture. When you look at our agriculture, we have zero. In real estate, we have zero. Because when this administration come in, we were having some guy farm, banana plantation, Uguma fish farm. I'm a farmer. I'm a fish farmer. But today, there is nothing to write home about concerning fish farming. Before the government come in, we were having fishing trawlers going to the ocean to fish. Where are all those things? That natural death. Instead of those things to have more, we lost all by this administration. And also, when you talk about skill acquisition, they also have zero with this administration. When you talk about pipe-borne water will also have zero by this administration.
Are you going to get zero, really? Really? Remember when Commissioner for Water Resources said you got paying ball because they were trying to certain things. Remember all that when they were trying to find parts?
Canada, go to that place. It's very close to you. Go to Rumola. It's close to you and see what is happening with the world.
Okay.
When you talk about also have zero.
Okay. All right.
That is where people are suffering for power.
Okay.
Even the ordinary bodies are not operate. They buy much fuel. There is no energy. Nothing. I think I saw this administration 5%.
All right. Thank you very much, Bray. I've got to go. Sorry, Obed from Rumo Kucha. I cannot take your call because I've got another commercial to go for. My goodness. I'm out of the commercials because that's where I feed from. But things will lead to studio. I'll be right back and we'll have this conversation. Please stay tuned.